Hi and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Rachael Phillips, the creator of the BEYOU Oracle Cards and also of the Sacred Oracle online program. This week's energy forecast is for October the 12th through to October the 18th, with the overall theme being surrender to the struggle so your beautiful soul essence can shine through. Let's explore further through the Oracle cards, this gorgeous message coming through. Monday and Tuesday is the card of Rise Above. Wednesday through till Friday is the card of hope, and the weekend's message is strength. So this coming week is a beautiful new moon, which will be on October the 16th, which will be Friday here in Australia, but please just check your location and time for when the new moon occurs for you. And as we know, a new moon is all around being able to manifest our dreams, goals, and desires. So let's see how that couples in with this week's message. So with Monday and Tuesday being the card of Rise Above, it's about being able to rise above those internal struggles. Now, the gorgeous message about the Rise Above is that when we find that we have sometimes what we call like self-sabotage behaviors or resistance, or finding that stress and overwhelm coming through just before a new moon, it can be a really great indication that you're really breaking through and stepping into the new. And therefore, we always go through that shift of the transformation period where we find that we have that resistance, but it's also that defining moment that is that breakthrough period, that if we can break through that, it helps us come out the other side having manifested and achieved all your dreams, goals, and desires. So this is a beautiful moment to not only rise above the internal conflict that is going on within your own self, but also rise above if you find that things are not flowing as beautifully as you would like them to. Don't be held back by that. Just be patient and remember that persistence always shines through. So with the Rise Above card, also with Monday and Tuesday about those internal struggles, this is where you can go in, and this is what I absolutely adore about Oracle cards, is they give you insight into what the energy could potentially play out. So therefore you have a game plan on how you can work with some of these struggles that can show up. So we know that if there is that internal dialogue that's going on where you could find that your motivation is low or negative self-talk is coming through, be prepared for that and know that you've got some really amazing tools and tricks inside of your spiritual bag of, what do you need to do to bring things back into alignment? Where is things showing up that could potentially be out of balance? And it gives us all of these beautiful ways in which to be able to navigate through this time with the path of least resistance. So if you find that your mindset is the area that requires that extra work, this is where you just go in and do your affirmations and mantras and really firmly cement your dreams, goals, and desires. Because remember, where we focus becomes our attention, but also too, if you are unsure and don't have that clarity around what it is that you want to manifest, we start manifesting things that we don't want. So if we find that starts occurring, it's a beautiful moment to take a step back and start looking at what is it that you do want to be able to manifest before the new moon, and therefore it gives you that also too, that beautiful action plan on areas that you can continue to work on, which is where it comes through to the beautiful message of the Hope card from Wednesday through till Friday. Hope is about being able to, the message that's at the bottom of the card states that stars shine so brightly, they highlight your willpower and determination to achieve all your dreams, goals, and vision. And this is that beautiful moment as you are thinking about all the things that you do want to be able to manifest. Use that as the lens from which you view the world from, not from the lens of where you're at right at the moment. So what I mean by that is if you already have that set in place, that you know exactly what it is that you want to manifest, you can let go of that desire of the internal struggle, to control things, to work out how it's going to happen. You can actually sit back and go, this is exactly how it's going to unfold, this or something better. So always remember to finish off your manifestations with that statement, this or something better, because sometimes we as humans, we can put limitations on things, yet when we say something even better, if the universe has something set in place that's an even grander master plan for you, you're giving yourself permission to be open to receiving that. And it's always a magical way to invite more mystery, more mysticism, and also more magic into our world by that simple statement, this or something better. So the Hope card is about having a look at the lens in which you view the world. Are you going to look at the lens through all the things that are not manifesting, or are you going to use the lens to be able to view through that gorgeous soul essence, knowing that you are and always have been abundantly supported and supplied for? So if we understand that on a logistical level, allow that to drop down into our heart-centered space where we connect into that deep inner knowingness, therefore we know that it's just a matter of patience whilst the universe and your soul conspires to bring all that it is that you want to be able to manifest in your role that you play in it. Because remember, manifestation is about the 3 S's: soul, source, and self. So by recognizing that you play a role in it, it's about staying clear and true to your visions, understanding that there's sometimes maybe some inner work that is required on your behalf, and also understanding that on an energy level, if you are visualizing that you've already received what it is that you want to manifest and it's already present in your current reality, therefore it opens up that gateway for it to become a lot more easily tangible, for it to show up in your world. And then by the weekend, when we know that we are these incredibly divine beings that have so much power within us, helps us to be able to really step into that strength of being able to, as that new moon's come up, because the weekend's energy is strength, is that being able to recognize that you are this powerful being, and that everything you think, feel, your emotions, your thoughts, feelings, everything is working cohesively towards what it is that you want to be able to show up in your world. And when we recognize and take that personal power back, where we understand that life is not happening to us, but it is responding to us, so we can always play a critical role. If something shows up and it's not what you want, you can understand, you just press the reset button. That's the gorgeous thing about a new moon, is it gives you the capacity to understand that you get to press the reset button on where you're at in your life, and understanding that magic happens all the time to lots of different people, and it can happen to you. That statement, a lot of the times I find we understand it and we believe that, but we also too think that that stuff only happens to others. But this is this moment where we also recognize that it can happen to you too. All you need to do is just be open and available for that to show up in your world. So the question I really want to ask you is, do you actually believe that magic is available to you? And if the answer is yes, then that is amazing. But if you find that there is any resistance around that statement, just honor that and go in and explore what that means for you. Also too, on the other hand, if it comes back a very complacent no, then again, that also gives you some beautiful opportunities to be able to work on those beliefs, so that your beliefs marry up with your manifestation, so that you've got everything, mind, body, soul, spirit, and energy, all working conducively towards what it is that you want to be able to manifest into your world, because it is available to every person. But I'm going to leave that question with you. So I hope that you have an incredibly amazing week ahead. Happy new moon to you. You will find that there will be a link below if you would love to be able to download my free new moon intention reset workbook, and give you some giving yourself that permission to set that sacred time to connect into what it is that you do want. Remember, month by month by month, we have these beautiful portals that open and become available to us. And sometimes what was really important last month may now no longer resonate with you. So this is where we get this opportunity to connect back into our truth all the time, and really be able to honor, what is it that I do want to show up in my world? What is the most important thing for you right here, right now, in this very given moment? And what does that look like for you? So again, as I said, have an incredibly amazing week. many happy, amazing new moon intentions for all of you. And remember, you are a divine sovereign being that is and has always been abundantly supported and supplied for. So much love, take care, and I'll see you again next week.